Hello and welcome back. Today we're looking back at everyone's least favorite channel, BuzzFeed. They seem to be laying off the political and social issues lately, focusing more on their vapid videos about dating, food, and other nonsense. Today's topic is an annoying trend I've seen on BuzzFeed for some time. They just love making videos about the 90s. If 90s cartoons were real, adults review toys from the 90s, 7 snacks only 90s kids will recognize. You get the idea. Today we're taking a look at 3 of BuzzFeed's recent 90s videos and why they are all utter bullshit. Let's start with one called What 90s Characters Would Look Like Now. Let's check it out. Okay, we've got an artist redrawing the 90s cartoon Recess with the kids as adults. His style kinda just makes them look like generic Sims characters though. Darishi! I mean, I don't want to critique his art here. I'm a horrible drawer myself, but this isn't so much what the characters would look like now or grown up. It's really just what they look like in this artist's style. And I may be wrong here, but I've noticed BuzzFeed gives a lot of attention to the Recess cartoon. Too much attention in my opinion. Sure, I watched Recess. I think everyone did, but it certainly wasn't as popular as BuzzFeed makes it out to be. And on top of that, they tend to completely leave out many other cartoons that were far more popular than Recess. Here's just a few off the top of my head that BuzzFeed hardly ever mentions. Animaniacs, Batman the Animated Series, Bobby's World, Ren and Stimpy, Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, X-Men, Bonkers, Beavis and Butthead, Sonic the Hedgehog, Spider-Man, Real Monsters, The Tick, Freakazoid. Me and my friends watch all these cartoons 10 times as much as Recess. Yet BuzzFeed has 2 videos about Recess and none featuring any of these. I'm not trying to be butthurt here because I like these shows. I'm just saying, if BuzzFeed is going to the trouble to make these 90s cartoons videos every week, at least start mentioning something besides Recess and Hey Arnold every time. Again, these new drawings aren't what the characters would look like now. It's what the characters would look like in this artist discount sim style of drawing. If we really drew the characters grown up, it would be in the same art style as the show. Most likely Doug would look like his dad here, except with less hair of course, and Patty would look like her mom here, and Roger would look like Macklemore with green skin. This Powderpuff Girls one isn't that bad actually. It's like a sexy fanfiction version little boys would hang up in their rooms to wank it off to. This is probably sexist actually, but hey, who gives a shit? Liberals can't be sexist, right? The worst part about this video is the laziness. They basically just slapped together a few images, added some cringy titles and obnoxious background music, and boom, you got a lazy 1-minute BuzzFeed filler video. They put these out like 5 times a day. It's obviously quantity over quality over there because these filler videos are just shit. Come to think of it, their full-length videos are shit too, so I guess they fuck it up either way. Now let's look at the next video called Facts That Will Blow 90s Kids' Minds. Oh yeah! Needless to say, so far my mind is not blown. And by the looks of it, we got yet another BuzzFeed filler video. 90s images? Check. Tacky titles? Check. Obnoxious background music? Check. Now let's see if any of these facts actually blow our minds. Or even fondle our minds a little. Hell, my mind will take an over-the-pants handy at this point. Just give us something. I did not know this, so I will give BuzzFeed a point here. I'm not a total asshole. But did you notice these trendy hipster channels always mention Space Jam for some reason? Like that guy at .Mike the other day.
Or that the 1996 motion picture Space Jam. It's the best movie of all time. It is. If you're gonna at me, come bat me.
I don't disagree. Space Jam is an epic movie. Was a favorite for me and my brother as kids. But it has gotten quite dated. And like I said about Recess before, I can mention 10 other more awesome 90s sports movies right now. Rudy, The Mighty Ducks, Sandlot, Field of Dreams, which was in 1989, but I'd still count it. Angels in the Outfield, Rookie of the Year, The Big Green, A League of Their Own, Little Giants, Happy Gilmore for Christ's sake.
Son of a bitch, Paul, why didn't you just go home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Even though you could put it high on the list, there's so many other better classics from the 90s I would mention before Space Jam. Why do you guys think Space Jam is mentioned over and over, but all these other 90s sports movies are left out? Do you see any differences here? Maybe in the lead actors? Doesn't look like anything to me.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
You ever seen anything like this?
Doesn't look like anything to me.
And if you are going to mention movies just because they star black people, why not plug Cool Runnings once in a while? This is a classic 90s sports movie. It's funny, well acted, and actually has a lot of heart.
Psycho Man, what you smoking?
I'm not smoking, I'm breathing.
Space Jam is fun, but it's bogged down by cameos and references from 20 years ago. If you didn't watch TV and basketball in the 90s, it really doesn't make much sense now. Okay, BuzzFeed, you had your chance here. Jennifer Aniston being annoyed with her hairdo is not a mind-blowing fact. Clearly, this is just another filler BuzzFeed video. It's a cheap, shameless cash grab. In my opinion, this casts a shadow over everything else BuzzFeed releases. They don't give a fuck. They're glorified spammers. They're not creating content. They're regurgitating pop culture references to play towards people's nostalgia. Finally, our last video is called Adults Try 90s Infomercial Toys.
All I remember from the 90s is various colored goos.
The stuff that you get from infomercials is like, you're gonna just put it in a closet.
They're things that you never knew you wanted, but they rope you in.
Okay, this video has a lot more to it than the others, but before I get into it, I'd like to start with a little disclaimer, a clarification really. It seems like every day I get at least 1 or 2 comments saying I should stop talking about how people look in their videos. They usually say something like, it's an ad hominem, that distracts from the argument, or you're weakening your point. Well, let me answer this once and for all. I'm reviewing these people's videos to expose their bad ideas and horrible content. And yes, while that means the focus should be on the points and ideas being presented, the way it's presented is also part of it. To say we should ignore the visuals of a video is to say we should only listen to its audio. Well, this isn't radio. We're on YouTube making videos. And if you have bad lighting, sloppy editing, inaudible sound, or frumpy looking actors, that's all fair game for commentary. With that said, these 2 girls look like bums they brought in off the street. Why is it that the guys at BuzzFeed are far better looking than the girls? Probably because these are gay guys and these are feminist girls. The guys are clean cut, well dressed, nice posture. The girls look dirty, messy hair, spots on their face, fugly denim outfits. I'm straight, but I think I'd rather fuck the guys here.
I just arrived from the color workshop where I learned all kinds of new tricks with the brand new Magic Color Change blow pens.
Oh my God, blow pens.
This is a colored goo.
A little counterintuitive. I was always told not to sniff markers or...
Not with blow pens.
Yeah.
Okay, the straight guys appear to be hipsters. I can't really tell what they're saying though. I'm way too distracted by all the spots on their sweaters. It's kind of hypnotizing. It's throwing me off.
This is everything I've ever wanted.
You can't inhale ink. Well, we'll see.
Do you think this is like the precursor to the vape?
Vape nay, Shaw.
What?
Don't be dull, be dazzling. Dazzle with a Bedazzler, the kit that can change your wardrobe from dull to daring.
It's a bedazzler. It's for bedazzling.
Well, it seems the entirety of this video is simply, here's a 90s toy, oh hey, I remember that, and then on to the next one. It may seem like this video has more going on because it has actors, but it's really just a simple, cheap nostalgia grab like the first 2 videos. I don't know why I would expect more from BuzzFeed, but this 90s videos trend is getting beyond overplayed. It's just ridiculous. It's the same thing every time. Here's a 90s thing, remember that? Oh, cool. Here's another 90s thing, remember that? Oh, okay, cool. BuzzFeed just keeps going on and on about the 90s. Let the decade die, for the love of God. You're not just beating a dead horse here. BuzzFeed is beating it, pissing on it, raping it, and then beating it again. And they don't milk the other decades like this. BuzzFeed did a few 80s videos a couple years back and even fewer 70s videos. But those decades just don't sell as well, I guess. Well, BuzzFeed has pandered to its vapid millennial fan base for far too long. I say no more boring, pointless 90s videos, BuzzFeed. We're sick of your clickbait clickbait. At least try and make some quality 90s content. No more filler. Why don't you start by mentioning cartoons besides Recess and movies besides Space Jam? And do some videos about the other decades for once. Mix it up. What do you guys think? Is BuzzFeed overdoing it with the 90s videos? What's your favorite 90s cartoon or sports movie? Comment below, and thanks for watching No Bullshit. See y'all next time. Well, you asked for it and now you got it. New shirts are out at the No Bullshit Teespring store. We've got the plain No BS shirt, the Bullhead shirt, and my new favorite shirt brought to you by a quote from Zara Larson. Get your Look at the Static shirt today. Links below or just search No Bullshit on Teespring. Thanks again, you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.